Time and time again, we see the influence of Caitlin Clark, and the latest example of that is the cover of Time magazine. Well, at least a special edition of Time magazine, where Caitlin Clark is on the cover right next to Taylor Swift. This is Time Inspiring Women, Changemakers for a Better World special edition. The first two women featured on the cover, Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark. Obviously, there are a lot of other women there, Issa Rae and Serena Williams, Halle Berry, amongst others. So, I don't want to just pretend it was just about Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift. Nonetheless, the most prominent featured women on the cover there, and right next to each other, probably not an accident, probably not a coincidence. And, I think Taylor Swift is coming to Indianapolis soon. I've seen a lot of this sort of thing. We are so close, and they are both featured on the JW Marriott over there. We're probably going to get Caitlin Clark at the Taylor Swift concert, the link up. I did the fun video before about Taylor Swift fans joining up with Caitlin Clark to go against Angel Reese after her podcast with Travis Kelce's ex and all that. But it's just the latest example. I mean, it's not surprising. It's not shocking. But I talked about in the Adam Silver video earlier today, the ratings for Caitlin Clark's debut in the WNBA on ESPN2, 2.1 million, versus ESPN's opening doubleheader for the NBA, 1.6 million. That is, as the kids say, crazy motion. And when you're talking about influence and inspiring young women, something else worth taking note, there was this study or report, I guess, done by Project Play. And one of their trends to watch was the Caitlin Clark effect impacting youth sports. You see, the stuff that we've known before: merchandise, ticket sales, TV viewership, all up. But it says in Iowa, the soaring demand for youth basketball courts is attributed to Clark. And there was another quote from the person involved with the report who said they can't directly look at the numbers and quantify Clark as how much she's influenced the overall participation rates. But it says overall sports participation rates for girls have increased in recent years during Clark's time at Iowa and now in the WNBA. Although it's difficult to quantify that directly to Clark, Sports and Fitness Industry Association senior advisor Tom Cove believes she plays a role, and notes that the participation increases among young girls also occurred in the 1990s when Mia Hamm burst on to the soccer scene. But it's only common sense that would happen. You can point to someone and say, look at what Caitlin Clark is able to do. Hell, I've done it with my daughter, who's now out shooting baskets in the driveway. So when the cover of Time says inspiring women, well, yeah, she is indeed inspiring the next generation, probably inspiring men too, but it's not a recognition that isn't clearly well-deserved for Caitlin Clark.